That's going to be alright. We need to save 2, right? So that gives us access to 2 more, I believe. So let's go for it. Why not? Hitting for quite a bit of damage here. Alright, that's gonna help. End our turn. So we tied it up. It's our opponent's turn. We're going to tap these 2 puppies. Again. We're going to tap these 2 puppies again. And that's game. Woohoo! Nice. Hey, welcome back, and thanks for checking out Hello Good Game. Today, we're continuing on with our MTG Arena Guide for Beginners budget deck series. We're worked our way all through the monocolors, through all the dual color guilds almost, and today we've landed on Selesnya. We're going to do a Selesnya Adventure. Yesterday, we seen the Oakhame drop. We also lost Once Upon a Time and Veil of Summer. So the meta is re-morphing or transforming. I think Fires is still going to be incredibly relevant, so we want some enchantment removal for that, and then we're going to want to rock a little bit of artifact removal for our lovely Witch's Oven, right? With that being said, let's break down the deck that we've built today. Again, this series uses 6 rares and 1 mythic, so we're playing adventure cards with Lucky Clover. So the main combo cards are Edgewall Innkeeper and Lucky Clover. Those are your 2 that you're looking for in your draw hand. And then card by card, we can go through Faerie Guidemother. Target creature gets +2/+1 and gains flying until end of turn. Then it's a creature for 1/1 that costs 1 with flying. We have Giant Killer. This is a 1/2 that costs 1, and you can pay 2, tap target creature, which is great. And then Chop Down costs 3. It's an instant. Destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. This is one of our 6 rares in the deck. We have 4 Edgewall Innkeepers. Whenever you cast a creature spell that has adventure, draw a card. Flaxen Intruder. This has Welcome Home, which costs 7. That's a sorcery. Create 3 2/2 green bear tokens. A little overpowered. I don't think we're ever going to get to this point. However, whenever Flaxen Intruder deals combat damage to a player, you may sacrifice it. When you do, destroy target artifact or enchantment. So like we said before, destroying artifacts, enchantment, that's really great. Silverflame Squire for 2. It's a 2/1, and then it has an on alert instant on it. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Untap it. So this is great to get that defense kill in, right? Emmara, Soul of the Accord. Whenever Emmara, Soul of the Accord becomes tapped, create a 1/1 white soldier creature with lifelink, which is great, and she's a 2/2 for 2. That is a token generator, so that's lovely. Lucky Clover, another one of our main combo cards here. Whenever you cast an adventure, instant, or sorcery spell, copy it. You may choose new targets for the copy, so that's just going to increase our value of those spells just exponentially. Mysterious Pathlighter. This is a 2/2 flyer for 3, so a little bit expensive, but each creature you control that has an adventure enters the battlefield with an additional 1/1 counter on it. So that's just going to make our guys a little bit stronger, right? Ardenvale Tactician for 3. This has an instant adventure on it. Dizzying Scoop. Tap up to 2 target creatures, which is great. If we're copying this with Lucky Clover, we can tap his whole field this way. And then he has flying, and he's a 2/3. Lovestruck Beast. This has Heart's Desire for 1. Create a 1/1 white human token. And then he costs 3. He's a 5/5. However, he can't attack unless you control a 1/1. He can always block, which is really, really great. Knight of Autumn. When Knight of Autumn enters the battlefield, choose 1. Put two counters on Night of Autumn, destroy target artifact or enchantment, like we talked about earlier with Witch's Oven and Fires. And then you gain 4 life if we're getting burned out, right? Unbreakable Formation. This is another one of our rares. Creatures you control gain indestructible. And then Addendum, which means if you cast it during your main phase, you're going to put a 1/1 counter on each of those creatures, and they gain Vigilance until end of turn, which is just absolutely groovy. We have Oakhame Ranger. This says bring back for 4, create 2 1/1 white human creature tokens, and then you can tap him. He's a 2/2 for 4, so not great value there. But tapping him will allow creatures we control to have 1/1 until end of turn, which is great. Trostani Discordant. This is our mythic. Creatures you control get +1/+1. When Trostani Discordant enters the battlefield, create 2 1/1 white soldier creature tokens with lifelink, and then at the beginning of your end step, each opponent gains control of creatures they own. So that's great against, obviously, Agent of Treachery, etc. Beanstalk Giant, one of my favorite cards in this deck, has another sorcery adventure tied to it. Fertile Footsteps. Search your library for 1 basic land card, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle your library. So this is great when combined with Lucky Clover, again, because we're searching for 2 lands and then potentially 3 to 4 lands, and they're coming in untapped, so we get to use those lands again, which I really enjoy. And then Thorn Mammoth, trample 6/6, costs 7, a little bit expensive, but excuse me. Whenever Thorn Mammoth or another creature you control enters the battlefield under your control, Thorn Mammoth fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. So this is going to be really good to wipe the field of opposing creatures. And then we've got our lands in here, obviously. If you have any rare lands, include those. We've not included them because we're sticking to the budget build, and I think that our rares, if we only have 6 of them, are better off put into creatures, etc., rather than a single land. So obviously, if you're going to use this deck, include all of your rare shock lands that you would have for this deck. With that being said, let's get into some gameplay and see what we can accomplish. The search time, though, boys. All right. Easy wins is the name of the game. Unfortunately, probably not. I don't think this deck is an easy win kind of deck, unless we can bully our opponents out of existence nice and early. Edgewall Innkeeper's nice. We're going to toss our Ranger, I think. Or our Tactician, sorry. Getting that Innkeeper out as soon as possible. So this is not good. In a big way, this is not good. Let's see what we can make out of it, though. Hopefully we get to stack some value here before they get shocked out of existence. Let's go ahead and just draw. Out quite a bit. No attacks here. We also have the flyer on the field, which is nice. I don't mind discarding, that's fine. And I don't appreciate that he's targeting my Tactician. I'd like to leave that on the field. Acrobat, I like that. Alrighty then. Let's get that draw in. We could continue to ramp. Let's just keep going wide. Our flyer can swing in. We've gone wide enough that Edgewall Innkeeper is not really his biggest issue anymore. He's kind of forced to deal with my flyers. Ooh, that's actually really good. He has haste, and then another target creature with power 2 or less cannot be blocked this turn. So that's really nice on his Acrobat, right? So it's kind of a weird situation. We're just going to go grab the draw again. Keeping that draw going is really going to save the day here. We're going to save our Guidemother and give our Ranger flying next turn. Also, skipping our attacks, we want to kind of try to play defense here a little bit. Quite a bit of value in our hand still, which is also nice to see. If he wipes the field, he's going to destroy his own card base as well. And then it's basically a new game with our advantage because we'll have more cards than him. Electrostatic field, that's okay. All right. Let's get in there, I suppose. Giving our Ranger flying. And then we're going to go ahead and draw. Hitting for 4, 9, not enough. I guess we'll just stack. I think we have enough blockers that we can just start to finish the deal here. Takes it on the chinny chin. We can sacrifice our Edgewall Innkeepers here as chump blockers. We've juiced enough value out of them. Again, without any flyers, he's definitely got his back up against the wall. That's kind of how we want to play the deck, though, is go wide, hit him with the flyers. We've got, obviously, our Faerie Guidemother, which gives our landers flying, and then we also have things like our Ardenvale Tactician, which is going to tap our opponent's creatures. So maybe our grounders can get in that way as well. There we go. Let's just do our best here, I guess. Let's power up our Pathfinder. And that's actually doubling. I forgot about that. And then we're going to take the double draw. We could have tapped all his creatures as well, but he's still dead this way as well. Just pulling up lands. Nothing but lands. And then we're going to go ahead and tap everything he owns. Almost. Everything but a Scorch Spitter. Poor guy. We're going to declare our attackers. Alright. Good game. Cool beans. That's probably as good as we're ever going to get. As far as matchup wise. He was obviously playing another budget deck, which is great news for us. Not just dropping rare after rare after rare on us. Which is nice. Sometimes it makes it a little bit more refreshing. And I think it's a fun time to play right now because we've seen the Oko ban once upon a time at Veil of Summer. So the meta is new, it's changing. People are trying a lot of different things. So I feel like it's a fun time to be playing right now. This is a pretty groovy hand. We have to take it slow, but, well, maybe we'll draw. Even then, we should still take it slow. Alright. So, this is going to be a self-mill Phoenix deck, I'm assuming. Let's start to make use of that draw. And we're going to have to aggro him somehow. Continuing just to mill himself. We see his Gazwick go. We see another Drowned Secrets go, so that's good news. He's tossing his Phoenix. That's only his second play, though. So, this is brutal. Right, let's just try to stack value for next turn. No attacks. Our Discordant will do a little beefing for us if we can get there. Another radical idea. He's got 2 Phoenixes and he's landed 2 Creeping Chills. That's pretty groovy. His 3rd Creeping Chill. Nice. One of my favorite decks, if you're looking for this deck list, we've played it. It's called Mono Blue Phoenix. You can just go ahead and search that on my page. No attacks here, ending our turn. We're just kind of waiting for these phoenixes, and then we're going to tap them. Obviously, the more cards in his graveyard, the better. Another Necrombia. That's all right. Pass, no blockers yet. He's got us down to 11. Turn. Let's get our Discordant out there. Give us a little bit of lifelink. We need that in a big way. No attacks. We're still kind of chilling. We need him to whiff on his phoenixes for one more turn. It's incredible he used his unsummon on my turn. Really enjoyable play there. He needs to get lucky with the opt. His third Necrombia, which is nice. He needs to cast 2 more spells. Oh, one's a Radical Idea. That's lucky. So I think we're going to get smacked by Phoenixes here. Because he can recast Radical Idea, right? And he does. He gets another Necrombia. That's his 4th. 4 Necrombias, 3 Creeping Chills, and 2 Phoenixes, if you can imagine that. That's great for us. We get some free lifelink there. Nice. Means to be in full control. What the heck is happening? Okay, we're gonna do some tapping. You guys get tapped. Resolve. We can go into full control now. And then you guys get tapped as well. Sorry about the luck. Still gets 2 attacks in. Not sure why we weren't able to play that. It's kind of running me for a rivet, I suppose. Ah, it's a sorcery. That's gonna be all right. We need to save 2, right? So that gives us access to 2 more, I believe. So let's go for it. Why not? Hitting for quite a bit of damage here. All right, that's gonna help. End our turn. So we tied it up. It's our opponent's turn. We're going to tap these 2 puppies. Again. We're going to tap these 2 puppies again. And that's game. Woohoo! Nice. So, we were just able to squeeze value out of them. That lifelink upset him quite a bit. Good call, good call, good call. So, that is our budget Selesnya Adventures deck. It's pretty cool when it does work out, a lot of fun, but there's just so many things that are so strong right now that can easily beat that out. So if you enjoyed today's video, it would be a great of you if you could support the channel by liking it or disliking it, depending on what you thought, obviously. If you're taking the time to dislike it, you're letting me know that I need to change some things up and maybe make the content a little bit better. If you're giving me a like, it means I'm right on track. Just keep doing what I'm doing. And of course, you want to go above and beyond that, give me some feedback in the comments, right? I'm really appreciative of those of you who are willing to reach out and let me know, conversation-wise, what's going on and how I could improve. And then if you're looking to take care of yourself and reward yourself, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and then go to the channel homepage, scroll to the bottom, there's a playlist called Gem Giveaways, and you can watch those to familiarize yourself with everything on those details, because we're giving away 500,000 gems, 500,000 gems to our subscribers. So be sure to check all that out. And with that being said, that's it for today. We're going to be back here tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and take care.